All right, someone should signify me if you can hear me. Okay, signify me if you can actually hear me. Let's wrap up very quickly because time is not on our side. Be well to actually like and drop a comment as well, and you signify me if you can actually. All right, so someone can actually hear me, so we are going to quickly commence with our training. And in today's training, we're going to talk about the four places money hides on WhatsApp. Okay, yeah, four places money hides on WhatsApp. One thing that we have to actually put in mind is that that was yesterday we were talking about people. Okay, that is the five P's of making money. Okay, we talked about the people, we talked about the promotion, we talked about the pricing and the rest. Okay, yeah, so we also talked about the place, that is where your people can be found. And I am going to use this opportunity to use WhatsApp as the medium. Okay, before you start making money online, you have to choose a place where your people are gathered. So we are assuming that our people is actually gathered on WhatsApp. Okay, our people is gathered on WhatsApp. Now when you go to WhatsApp, there are some specific places that generate income. Okay, not necessarily something that is you are going to click a certain button and then boom, money will start flowing. It is not like that. But then there are some specific places that when you actually pay attention to, you are going to actually make sales out of any business that you are actually running. Okay, yeah. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is your WhatsApp status. Okay, your WhatsApp status. You see, we are living in an era that our WhatsApp status is one particular place where we can actually generate money from. Okay, we can actually generate income. Your status is like a platform that you showcase your goods or your services or your product to your audience. But one thing about this particular WhatsApp status is that um, for someone to view your status, you have to make sure that you saved the person's contact as well as the person also saving your contact. Okay, yeah. So the vice versa, you save the person's contact, yeah, the person also saves your contact. It is only through that means that you both can view your statuses. You get the point? So even if you save my contact and I have not saved yours, you are not going to see my status and I am not going to see your status. You get the point? Yeah. So let's assume that your people are gathered on WhatsApp, and the means of actually showcasing your product or services to your audience is through your status. You get the point. But here lies the case that on your status, you are having less than, let's say, 50 viewers. Yeah, less than 50 viewers view your status, and even out of the 50, some are your old friends, some are your family members. In fact, only few people are just some people you met, or let's say few people are strangers. You get the point. Yeah, but one thing that you have to know is that you cannot build a business around only people that are your family members, your friends. In fact, you are always going to even quarrel with them. You get the point. Yeah, for you to actually make sales on your WhatsApp status, you have to make sure that you increase your status views. How do you increase your status views? I wanted to cast this particular so that I show you my screen. That was in the first um live that I sent to you, but then it was interrupted. Yeah, it was interrupted. So one thing that I want to teach you here is that you are going to use the wax box sender. Okay, yeah, with this particular wax box sender, it is going to help us to reach more people. For you to get people to save your contact will be one way or the other quite stressful. You get the point. Yeah, so there is this particular app, that is the Workbox Sender. This is going to help us. Okay, this is going to help us achieve whatever thing that we want to achieve by reaching out to our targeted audience, so that we can exchange our contact with them. We get the point. By exchanging contact with them, that is, we saving their contact and they saving our contact, it will help them to later on get the opportunity to view our status. Okay, and now when they are able to view our status, since we are posting our product on services over there, it is going to help them, or is going to help more people to get to know of our services. You get the point. Good. So this is how we go about this particular WhatsApp status thing that we are talking about. Now we are having a way of doing it organically, and we are also having a way of doing it automatically. Okay, yeah, with the organic method, you are going to actually craft a copy. Okay, I know by now we know what we call a copy. Okay, now inside this particular copy, you are going to first introduce yourself. One thing that you have to put in mind is that when you first enter someone's DM, don't actually go there with hi, then you leave there. Later on, the person will come and say hello, and the person will also leave, and you go and ask how are you. No, we don't actually approach strangers that way. Even the people we know, sometimes it is not all your friends that reply to your hi, hello. You get the point. Yeah, so when you first enter someone's DM, you first introduce yourself. After introducing yourself, one way or the other, you can check up on the person, which is one way or the other not that necessary, and you go straight to the point. What do I mean by going straight to the point? That is, you actually going or moving forward to tell the reason why you chatted the person, so that when the person comes back, the person will go also straight forward to answer you according to the message you left for the person. You get the point. Good. So with the organic method, we are going to craft that particular message. This particular message is going to include our name. Okay, the first thing, very very important, your name should be stated clearly. Not even your nickname, it should be your actual name. Okay, yeah, you don't actually go into strangers DM and introduce yourself with your nickname. No, it doesn't happen that way. You introduce yourself with your real name, so that you can, let's say, my name is that is example what I'm giving here. My name is Kofi Frederick, well known as Sir Supreme. You get the point. So your nickname or your brand name will come to complement your actual name. but then you don't go straight away to use your actual your nickname for the introduction. You get the point? Good. So fast forward, you are going to actually first introduce yourself. After introducing yourself, you are going to actually tell the person where you got the person's contact from. Okay, where you got the person's contact from. In fact, if you go to people's DM, they are very skeptical. This is because of the numerous fraudulent activity going on this online space or this digital space. So they want to be sure of where you are actually coming from. You get the point? These are the WhatsApp tips that we need to know before we can sell on WhatsApp. These are our skill that we are learning. In fact, for it to be more valuable, in fact, we need to know all these petty things. You get the point? Good. So you go ahead after introducing yourself, you let the person know where you got his or her contact details from. So one way or the other, you picked it from a group. Yeah, you picked it from a group. So I had your contact from so and so group. Okay. Yeah, so if it is mini importation group, you state I got your contact from this particular mini importation group. Okay. Now you've now let the person know the reason, or not the reason, but then you've introduced yourself, and now the person actually knows where you got his or her contact from. Now you go ahead and then tell the person the reason why you chatted the person. Okay, now after telling the person the reason why you chatted the person, you actually end with save my contact. Okay, then the person should reply you with his or her name so that you can also save her contact as well. You get the point? Yeah, I would have to actually do a tutorial on this separately so that I can actually illustrate it on the screen for you to see. Okay, yeah, I wanted to actually illustrate it right, but then the first link I sent you got interrupted and I couldn't proceed with that one, and I have to regenerate this one, which don't have the cast feature. I didn't add the cast feature in it, so I'm going to do a separate tutorial on that for you so that you know how to actually go by this. Yeah, so the first one is status. Now when after you have this audience, okay, you don't go straight away selling to them on your status. In fact, as a copywriter, you shouldn't always be buy, buy. People are going to run away. Let's assume you are walking around, let's say Kumasi market, okay, or wherever you are walking around the market, and these shirt sellers, and then they'll come to you and hold you, be dragging you, come and buy. How do you feel? In fact, you feel so bored, and in fact, sometimes you burst into anger and tell them your mind. You get the point? Now, the same way that people are also going to act, or people are going to behave towards your post on your status, when it is always come and buy this, come and buy that, come and buy this, come and buy that. You get the point? So you don't go straight away selling to people once you gain the audience. Okay, yeah, at this point you will need to actually nurture them, educate them about your product, about your services, give them value. Okay, now the more value you give them, the more they come to trust you. Remember, we are going to learn about the KLT factor. That is, the person has to know you, the person has to love you, the person has to trust you before they can actually cash out for you. You get the point? So your status is now the platform that you are using to showcase your product or services. These people are people that you just got in contact with them. So you don't just come right away. At that point, they are just your cold audience. Okay, they are your cold audience. You don't go straight away to sell to them. No, we don't do that. Okay, but then we nurture them. Okay, we nurture them, we tell them about our product or services, we educate them, okay, we give them general knowledge about things, on how things works and all of that, okay. By so doing, they will always be learning from your status. They will be glued to your status. Why? Because they know that at this particular day, this particular person is going to post this particular thing that is going to help me. It is going to help me think well. It is going to shape my life. It is going to shape my finances and all that. Now, when they start to actually become glued to your status, it is that place where you introduce your product or your services to as a solution to some of the problems you were educating them on. Okay, so the problems that you were educating them on should be aligned with your product or your services. Good. You should give me a thumbs up in the comment section if you are getting what I am saying. Okay, all right. So you have to make sure that whatever thing that you are nurturing them is in line with your product or your services. At this point, they've come to know you, they will come to love you, since you are able to address their problems and solving some of their issues, giving them a general knowledge. They come to love you. That is where they come to they become glued to your status. Okay, so whenever they wake up in the morning, they are actually scrolling through their WhatsApps to get to your status, so that they can actually learn from your status. You get the point? They come to trust you. Okay, why? Because you are able to give them freely. You give them free knowledge, you give them free, like anything that you are sharing on your status, know that it is what? It is absolutely free. You get the point? Good. So now that you've come to win um their trust, their love, and them knowing you, now they can actually cash out for you. Okay, so you always introduce your product and services as solution to their problem. Okay, so now you see, most at times, let me use people that are into selling of goods like bags, uh, outfits and all that. That is the mini importation aspect. You see, when you post your product and services at your status like a bit, you see someone can post 50 items. Okay, you can post 50 items on your status. Now remember, those who are watching your status, your audience, they actually uses bundle to watch your status. This is what you have to do. They are using bundle. Okay, and the moment they see that 50 things posted on your status, it becomes, it's actually sound in their mind as if you are wasting their bundle. Okay, one, they will either mute you or they will stop watching your status. Okay, they will what? Stop watching your status. Why? Because you are wasting their bundle. You get the point? Good. So what you have to do is that you get a very nice flyer design. Okay, nice flyer design. In fact, it is better to use 30 days to eat one elephant than to use the whole day to eat what? One elephant. You get the point? So today you post, if it is this particular category that you want to share, let's say it is bags, you post your flyer, of which your flyer lists some of the items that you sell, okay, on your status. Then you add, let's say, some few items. Okay, yeah, some few items, let's say 3, 4, or 5 items. Then you post on your status for today. Tomorrow you are going to post new set of items. Okay, if you are having multi items. Okay, yeah, or you can let them know that you are selling bags. You post some of the bags. You can actually grade them. Okay, I don't know whether you understand how to grade your photos. Okay, you can grade the photos. Yeah, you see, it is not when people watch your status, the item they see there, it only attracts them. Now when they come to your DM, they are going to actually come for varieties. Do you have different types? So in their DM, they've now accepted that you should waste their bundle by posting some of the things that you sell to them. And that is where you post all of the items that they are requesting for. You post it to them. You get the point. This is where the WhatsApp catalog comes in, and that is the reason why I told you to get the WhatsApp business. Okay, once you have your product or your services arranged on your catalog, the only thing you have to do is to send them your catalog link. Okay, now when they tap on the link, they are going to see all your product or services. One, you've helped them to reserve their bundle, because when they view it at your WhatsApp catalog, they are not going to download it, of which they are going to reserve their bundle. You as well, on the other side, you are going to also reserve your bundle, because you are not going to post a whole bunch of items to them just for them to view it. You get the point? Please let me know that you are following at the comment section. Yeah, so that it doesn't seem I am tossed. I'm doing a ghost presentation. Yeah, you let me know at the comment section. Do well to like this particular video. Do well to like. Okay. All right. So let's continue with the WhatsApp status. So by knowing all this, it will help you as what, as the seller. Okay. Yeah, because you should know one thing, that you are dealing with people online. If you don't know all these things, you will always be saying that you don't make more sales. Sometimes you get to a point that you were having, let's say, more status viewers, but then all of a sudden these people have stopped watching your status. It's because it's either they are not no more interested in your the content that you are posting, or you are just wasting their bundle. For that reason, they've muted you. So educate the people, as I am saying. Educate them, give them general knowledge. Sometimes you just have to bring a problem, then you tell them the solution. That is why you don't just have to be an ordinary person when you want to actually make impact online. It's not all about selling. It's not all about selling. They will come to trust you when you help them to solve some problems. Okay, yeah. So that is that for WhatsApp status. That is that for WhatsApp status. We are going to have deeper knowledge through the tutorial that I'm going to send to you on how to go about this, how to set up your WhatsApp profile, and a whole lot. So let's move forward. The next one is WhatsApp groups. Okay, the next one is WhatsApp group. In fact, it doesn't cost anything to actually have a WhatsApp group. It doesn't cost a penny. Yeah, you just have to create a group and start inviting people into the group. Okay, yeah. Now, aside you being the admin of a particular group, there are a whole bunch of WhatsApp. If you want to become an influencer on WhatsApp, you will have to be joining more groups and socializing with the people in the group. Now, caution, people are going to call you names, they are going to call you scam. In fact, a whole bunch of names people are going to be calling you. You just have to be ready for that. You get the point? Just be ready. People are going to call you a whole lot of names just because you approach them and actually tell them to save your contact or something. Yeah, join a lot of groups. People are in groups. That is where your people or your audience are. But for the initial point, they are your cold audience. And for that matter, that is where they begin to call you names and other styles. Join more groups. There are some groups, they are going to allow you to post your group link in that group, and they are not going to do anything. And there are some other groups the admins has locked it. You just need to politely approach some of the admins. They are going to just post your link for you. Okay, they are just going to help you post your link in their group without them even taking anything from you. And some people are also going to demand for a fee. That is what we call advertisement. They are advertising your group, a link in their group for you. Okay. Now, when you want to become an influencer on WhatsApp, when you are not using the organic method, if it is not the organic method, it will be the paid method. The paid method is the advertisement. That is, you just pay some influencer or someone that you think, oh, this particular person is having the audience, this person is having the people, so let me pay for the person so that I will gain some audience from this particular person. You get the point? Good. That is the paid advertisement. And the organic one is what I am going to send you a tutorial on. Okay, so that you organically attract the people. Now, with the paid advertisement, they won't necessarily call you names. Sorry for that. Okay, they won't be calling you names because the person will post your group link and interested people will join. But with the organic one, that one is also very effective. But then you are going to receive a whole lot of insults and other stuff. But then it was having the mass, having the audience, and one way or the other in the future or some day to come, you are going to benefit from them. You get the point? It's worth it. It's actually worth it. Okay, yeah. So you can create a group, and once you organically gained their attention, you invite them directly into the group. Okay, now inside the group, you always be nurturing them. Maybe once every day, you post either a quote or you just ask some question and you solve the some questions that you think that the masses are actually asking. Yeah, they are asking this question, they are asking this question. You ask the question, then you suggest your own solution to that particular problem. You post it in the group. You get the point? You post it in the group. Always you'll be nurturing them, you'll be nurturing them. You get the point? Now, the nurturing and educating them in the group, you are actually establishing the KLT factor. I already talked about it when I was explaining the WhatsApp status. You get the point? You are actually what? Nurturing them into that. You get the point? So when a time comes that you are selling something to them, they already know you, they believe in you, they know that you can actually solve their problem for them. And for that matter, it wouldn't be difficult for them to actually cash out for you. But then you invited them to the group, and the next thing was that you were posting your bags, your blenders and all that to the group. They don't know you anywhere. Okay, they don't know you anywhere. And for that matter, it will be very difficult. There are a whole many in WhatsApp groups, but then if you don't know how to present your solution to them in that particular group, it will be very difficult for them to cash out for you. Yeah, so WhatsApp groups, from here you can have a WhatsApp group, then you are going to use the organic method that I'm going to teach you for the start. You get the point? Once you are getting more people into the group, you are going to use the rinse and repeat method. Okay, yeah, I know by now some of you are writing certain terms down. The rinse and repeat, what do I mean by rinse and repeat? Now, you invited people into your group and you started nurturing them. Okay, as time goes on, you tell them to help you share the group link to their friends and family. Okay, now when they also share for their friends to join, you are going to rinse them and repeat the same process. Okay, so always you will be letting the people that are joining to share your group link for you, whilst more people what joins in. It's very, very important. This is the organic way of it. We are going to gain more people into your WhatsApp groups. Okay, yeah. So The next thing that I am going to talk about is the WhatsApp, what do we call it, the WhatsApp profile. Okay, the WhatsApp profile. Now there are two profiles that you need to set when it comes to WhatsApp. There are two profiles that you need to set. Okay, now the first one is the profile picture itself. Okay, the first one is the profile picture that you see there. Now when you tap on the I wish I could have actually illustrated this to you, but then since I'm not casting this video, I'm going to send that one to you on a separate tutorial. Okay, yeah, I'm going to send that one on a separate tutorial to you. So the profile picture, don't be putting trees, animals and other stuffs on your WhatsApp profile. No, put your, in fact, you want people to trust you. Okay, yeah, this is business that we are talking about, and people would love to see who is behind this particular thing, who is behind this particular selling. Okay, put a nice picture of yours. If you can't go to the stadium to have a photo shoot, these days we are having smartphones with high quality cameras. Okay, just get a very nice place, take a very nice shot and use it as your profile picture. It's very very important. It actually helps people to believe in you. You get the point. Once they know that you are the exact person on your WhatsApp profile, it is a plus for you. Okay, yeah, as I was saying some time ago, someone just came into my DM and was like, I want to learn graphic designing. So I was like, who referred you? And the person said, I was in one of your, some group that we are in common. Okay, that group was something that I was not the admin of the group and I haven't posted anything in the group. Okay, but the person was like, he saw my profile picture and he or she chatted me. Now at that time I was having my flyer on my profile with my face on the flyer, advertising my graphic design business. Okay, so the person just saw my profile picture and then came to me that he wants to learn graphic designing, and I was like, wow, welcome. That was a sale that I just made, as simple as ABC. Okay, that person was able to trust and actually send me his or her money. Someone, one way or the other, we haven't met before, just by seeing my profile picture, the person has been able to cash out for me. You get the point. Good. So your WhatsApp profile picture is very very important. Aside your WhatsApp profile picture, you see, when you tap on the WhatsApp profile picture, some of you are going to write not available. That's your status at the back. That when you write it, some people will write not available, battery. Some people will also leave some love emojis there, so on and so forth. You get the point. Yeah, I don't know whether you are actually getting what I'm trying to communicate, but then you guys usually do that at that particular status. eh, don't go and write not available now, my whatever, don't put that there. Okay, this is another way. Me, when I come to your DM, okay, or when you first chat me, the first place I go is to look at your WhatsApp profile picture. Now after looking at your WhatsApp profile picture, I go to that your back office, or let me say your bio. If it were to be Instagram, we will have say your bio, that place, yeah. Now when I tap on it and go there, I go to see your name. Is it your actual name, or you have just put in some emojis there, and I look at your status to see what you do. You get the point. Sometimes I want to reply you if I don't see anything good, more especially when you come to my DM and say hello. I go to that place and I didn't see all these requirements, I won't even reply you at all. It's a red flag for me. You get the point. Good. So people that are business inclined on WhatsApp will always want to see what you do, and that back office of yours or that bio, that is the place you need to put certain stuffs, okay, certain things that speaks about you, that speaks about your business, that speak about the things that you are doing. You need to put those things over there. You get the point. You need to set it up. So right now you can go to WhatsApp and tap my, you are going to see graphic designer, copywriter, and successful mindset activist or enthusiast. That is what you are going to when you visit there right now. So anybody coming or visiting that particular place will see a graphic designer, that meaning I am communicating to my audience or whoever that is coming to me that I am a graphic designer. I am communicating to them that I am a copywriter, and I am communicating to them that I am a successful mindset activist. That is, I give people more knowledge on how to become successful. And these are the things that you need to do when it comes to WhatsApp profile. You need to set up all these stuffs. It's very, very important. You don't need to miss it. Okay. All right. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is WhatsApp DM. That is direct message. The way you chat people. Okay. We are going to use the broadcast feature to actually achieve this, because it will be quite stressful when you are actually chatting the individual one by one. Okay, it will be quite stressful for chatting them one by one. So you use the broadcast feature. I am going to send you a tutorial on how to create a WhatsApp broadcast and how you can actually convince or educate people or your audience through the WhatsApp broadcast. Okay, good. Now you are having a bunch list of WhatsApp contacts on your device. Just create a WhatsApp broadcast. Okay, it can be daily, it can be beginning of the week, middle of the week, and ending of the week. You send them a quote, some motivation, some education about a particular thing. Okay, you send a broadcast message to them. Okay, once they are receiving those messages, you are trying to install yourself in their mind. Okay, you are trying to install yourself in their mind. Okay, yeah, once you are installing yourself in their mind, they begin to know you, fall in love with your daily presentations in their DM. They are going to trust you just like that. You get the point. Good. So we are going to use the WhatsApp broadcast feature to achieve the DM method. Okay, that is the direct message. And even as I am saying, it's all about you creating a WhatsApp broadcast. Okay, you just have a broadcast. You actually add all the necessary contacts you want them to receive your message. Your audience, you are going to actually add all their contacts to the broadcast, so that when you drop one message in the broadcast, everyone in the, or everyone that is being added to the broadcast is going to receive that particular message. Okay, they are going to receive that message. Okay, it's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. I am going to send a tutorial on that as well. Please do remind me on all the things that I am saying that I'm going to send to you. Okay, I am a human being, I can easily forget. So you just remind me on the WhatsApp platform, the comment section. You are going to remind me there so that I take note of that. Okay, yeah, so these are the 4 basic places money hides on WhatsApp: the WhatsApp groups, WhatsApp status, WhatsApp profile, and then the DM using the broadcast method. Guys, I am going to end my presentation here. We've already spent more than 40 minutes and above. though I was saying I'm going to use 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, so I don't know if anyone is having a question. Please drop it at the comment section. I am going to pick it. I'm going to pick only 3 questions. Okay, I'm going to pick 3 questions. You drop it at the comment section, I reply, or I speak about it right away. we are we are not having enough time on our side. Please, it's time for questions. It's time for questions. If there is none, we are going to end this particular session, hoping that the next session we are going to use the CAS method, so that whatever thing I say, I illustrate it on the screen for you to actually see it. Okay, yeah, so thanks for joining this particular session. God willing, tomorrow, which is Saturday, we are going to have the next live session. Okay, we are having 3 live sessions. We are having 2 this week, and the last one we are going to schedule it later on, before the 14 days elapses. Okay, yeah, we are almost done with the 5th day, which is today. The 5th day, we are having 9 days more to go. We are going to schedule the others, and I know we are all going to enjoy it. So if there is no other question, we are going to end it here. Thanks for joining this session. I hope you gain value. Let me know if you gain value. Let me know in the comments on the WhatsApp group. Let me know. You can also let me know under the comment section of this live video, and that will be all for today. Thanks and bye bye.